Welcome to another segment of Startup Talk. I'm Tom Kindred. Startup Talk is designed and produced to create awareness and highlight the critical mass of business assistance programs and resources available right here at Indian River State College under the Dan K. Richardson Entrepreneurship Development Institute. On today's show, we're going to talk about a very innovative business training program in Martin County, and we're going to spend some time with a Treasure Coast entrepreneur and talk about his company, his products, and his time in the IRSC Pioneer Business Incubator. So with that, let's get down to business. This is Startup Talk. Welcome back to Startup Talk. You know, any discussion of business assistance or business growth and acceleration has to include the element of ongoing business training. You know, it is so important for a business to continue to always train and update their employees through business training. And we are so fortunate, and the good news for the Treasure Coast area is we have a very strong and experienced business training group here at Indian River State College, the Corporate and Community Training Institute. And we're honored and pleased today to have the coordinator of the CCTI with us, Mr. Bob O'Brien.
Thank you,
Mr. O'Brien.
Thanks
for joining us again on Startup Talk.
Yes, sir.
Real quickly, Bob, give us a quick overview of the Corporate and Community Training Institute purpose, mission.
We train businesses' most important asset, their employees. We do it in several different manners. We can do a customized training class where they choose the topic, the place, and the time.
Right.
We send our instructors to their place, and we provide the training there if they have a certain number of people. We also do it in an open enrollment format. We do the same great topics, but we choose the date, the time, and the place, and those can be done at any one of our 4 campuses throughout the Treasure Coast.
Wow, pretty impressive group. Talk to me, Bob, about what are the top training topics and issues today in the marketplace?
Number one topic right now is leadership. Because people are promoting from within, people are moving up the ladder, and some of them have never been leaders. They've never had to lead a sales team. So management and supervision are 2 of our most popular topics. Of course, communication skills, how to communicate in the workplace, customer service, team building. Everybody wants their team to be on the same page. And coaching skills, sensitivity training, empathy, how to get along with others, personality traits, as well as conflict resolution, diversity in the workplace. Those are some of the top topics being taught.
Right, and obviously the CCTI, you've got those topics available to take out into the marketplace or online type courses to support those topics.
Yes, we have over 50 instructors that are local industry experts, and anytime we meet with the company, and when they tell us, we figure out what they need, we go and we put the training together, and we can cover every topic that's out there.
Excellent. Let's get right to it. Reason you're on the show today, we want to talk about a very unique and what has turned out to be really a very successful program that the CCTI helped build and launch, and that is the Martin County Business Accelerator program. Talk a little bit about this, what we call the BAP down in Martin County.
The Business Accelerator program is a series of classes that we put together designed to help the small business owners in Martin County improve their business and grow their business. It's a series of 12 different classes, and many of the topics that we just discussed are covered. We start with customer service, then we have a session on social media and how to market their business. We get into sales training, management training. We also do 2 sessions on finance, small business finance, to help them with their finances. We also end it with a business writing session where they can rewrite their business plan so they can expand and move on. So 12 different topics, 3 hours each. It meets once a week. We've done 2 series already. We're getting ready to start our 3rd series on February 23rd. Wow. So it's a great program, and in partnership with the Martin County Business Development Board and other entities in Martin County.
Well, good point. Let's talk about that partnership, because the program really did result from collaboration between, Indian River State College, the CCTI, the Martin County Business Development Board, and I think most importantly, really, was the Martin County Board of County Commissioners. They really had a vision and a goal of helping existing small business within Martin County. So it was really a great collaboration between all those entities that put this program together.
Yes, it was. And what happened was there was a little grant money that came into play. And what happened now is we were able to invite the small business owner to come to the class, and the cost is minimal.
Right.
All it takes is a little bit of time out of their busy schedules, and then the program's been great.
Right. And the price was, the reduction in the price was because of really the financial support of the county commission.
Right.
So
we made it easy for the small business owner to come out and get their training.
I want to take just a minute now, and I want to hear from Tim Dewar with the Martin County Business Development Board, talk a little bit about that powerful partnership that brought this program to realization. Let's hear from Tim.
The Business Accelerator program was truly a collaboration between Martin County government, the Business Development Board of Martin County, and Indian River State College. This program allowed us to offer our local entrepreneurs and small business owners the tools to enhance and grow their business.
So again, as Tim pointed out, what a great collaboration. I mean, really shows the power of bringing all these entities together and what can be accomplished when you've got that kind of collaboration going on. Yes. Now, Bob, you had there are multiple businesses. This program wasn't designed just for one particular industry. You had multiple businesses, small business, some larger, some small to medium-sized enterprises. Talk a little bit about the makeup of the class.
We've had everything from a family lawn service to a chiropractor that was looking to expand actually into a spa. We've had a party shop owner come to the trainings. We've had tackle shop owners. We've had app developers part of the program, and just a whole bunch of different types of folks have come out and taken that training and taken it back to their company and have utilized it. We've actually seen that in action.
Right. So, speaking of the folks that participated in the program, I want to take just a minute. We had you mentioned a tackle shop, and Tim from the tackle shop is going to talk to us here just a minute about his experience within the program. He was very enthusiastic and very appreciative of some of the things and skill sets that he learned in the training. So let's take just a minute and hear from Tim now.
The program was just outstanding. Let me first say that. It was very simple, very nominal fee, sign up and show up and give it 110%. That's the way it works. It's basically everything you need to know for small business, large business, if you're a fresh new business owner thinking about opening a business or in business, condensed into 12 weeks, 1 day a week. Just a fantastic program from marketing to finance to internet skills, so on and so forth. Everything crammed into one program. We were lucky enough to be awarded a grant for a new shrimp tank. Basically, we had 12 minutes to go in and make a pitch to a panel, and they would deliberate based on our pitch that we gave them. We were in desperate need of a shrimp tank. When we moved our location from Port Salerno to US 1 in Stewart, our shrimp sales went up 300%. Our tank and our capacity just wouldn't handle that, so we opted to use that grant money for a new shrimp tank. The night for social media was fantastic. The instructor was Leanna Haig, very, very knowledgeable, and basically we looked at different types of social media, including Facebook, Instagram, blogging, websites, all of which, as soon as we came back, we enacted and put into our business. Immediately we saw results within the following week on sales and on customer base. One such idea was we placed a placard on our front of our cash register for Google reviews. Give us a Google review, we'll give you a free lure and 10% off your purchase. That instantly, with that week, raised our Google reviews and started raising our standing as people were looking at us through Google Business, searching for bait and tackle shops. So that was one wonderful experience.
So, obviously you and I got to know Tim a little bit, and you can see the enthusiasm about the program from Tim. He really, took a lot of the lessons home and took them back to the business and implemented things he learned in the program. So,
yeah, great story there, and he's going to use some of his money for a new shrimp tank.
Well, let's talk about that just for a minute. The county did set aside a portion of the funding for the program. They set that aside as actual grant funding. How did all that work? That pretty interesting process that everyone went through to potentially receive a grant.
Yes, sir. There was $25,000 set aside for grant money in the 3 series. In the first series, we selected 2 winners. The first winner was orghunter.com, who developed an app that puts donors with nonprofit organizations. It's a great app. It was featured in Forbes magazine with his partnership with a company from out west. So Org Hunter was one of our winners. Castronova Chocolates used their money, $5,000, to buy a machine that's going to increase their production.
Right.
And they have world-renowned chocolates being produced in Stewart. And the last winner was Tackle for Less, and Tim. And again, he's buying a new shrimp tank to keep his live bait.
And the businesses that went through the program, the Business Accelerator program, were offered the opportunity to sort of pitch their business, pitch the idea of what they would use the grant money for, talk about how it would impact their business. And is that sort of the selection process that they went through?
Yes, at the end of the class, we put a panel together. We had 5 judges, and we selected, in order to pitch, in order to earn a shot at the money, the grant money, they had to attend at least 10 of the 12 classes. Right. So the folks that attended, met their attendance requirement, were able to put together a pitch, and were able to present to the board what they were going to use the money for, how it was going to help increase their sales and increase their business. And then we selected the winners from those pitches.
All right. Incredible program, Bob. Again, can't say enough about this BAP. And you're going to run a 3rd series, right? And that's going to start?
Starting the end of February, 3rd series, and we hope to fill the classrooms again. And we've got another $10,000 left to give away in the 3rd series. Where
do they get information about getting in the program?
They can call the BDB, call Jill, call Tim, or they can call us at the college, IRSC CCTI, and we'll be happy to get them the information.
And I'm sure we'll flash up some information. As we close, Bob, now you're when you're not doing business training and adult education, you're a baseball coach. So in terms of baseball, give me some stats on the CCTI from last year.
Just last year alone, the CCTI we did over 3,000 hours of training, and we trained over 4,000 Treasure Coast employees. Wow,
Incredible work. Again, so important to keep your employees and your team members up to speed with the latest information. And again, Bob, thank you so much for the work you do in St. Lucie County, especially with the business community and the business marketplace.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. And with that, we'll be right back with more Startup Talk.
At the Florida SBDC Network, our mission is simple: to help Florida businesses grow and succeed. Our consulting, training, and information services make it easier for Florida businesses to reach their potential. Whether you're currently in operation or just starting out, the Florida SBDC Network has the right tools, resources, and expertise to help you succeed. Visit us online or contact your local office to get started on your path to success today.
Looking for a good job? Hoping for a promotion? Then do something about it. Get the skills you need for the career you want through quick job training at IRSC. It's quick, convenient, and affordable. Gain the skills employers actually want. Oh, and financial aid's available too for those who qualify. So get started today with quick job training and let IRSC put you on the road to success.
Welcome back to Startup Talk. Entrepreneurship and the creation of new business is critically important to both a local and national economy. One of the ways that we assist and foster entrepreneurship in the startup community is through a strategy and tactic called business incubation. And we along the Treasure Coast are fortunate, largely due to the vision and leadership of IRSC President Dr. Massey, the Board of Trustees, and others in the community to actually have a business incubation program located right here at Indian River State College.
We are also fortunate today to have a great Treasure Coast entrepreneur that has spent some time in the Indian River State College incubation program, Mr. James Noska. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Tom.
Jim, we
Nice to
appreciate
be
you
here.
taking time out. Now, Jim, you spent some time in the military. You have spent a lot of time in corporate America as a high-level executive for many years. Give us a brief background on your professional business history.
Very good. Well, after I graduated from college, I was in the military in '68 and '69, and then joined a multinational corporation in healthcare manufacturing and distribution of products. Had the opportunity to also have spent a number of years in the international field, and had a chance to really enjoy and understand business in not only our culture but other cultures.
Wow, I mean, great background and great history in business. Let's talk about the company that you founded and the very innovative products that you've created, Yacht Watchman International. Talk to us about the company.
Well, we looked at the evolution of monitoring, and if you look at monitoring of the home, of the car, 25 years ago, how many people do you know that had monitors in their home? Or 15 years ago, if you wanted a car monitor, you'd go to Radio Shack and buy a little keyed system.
Right.
Back in the early 80s and late 70s, my wife and I were living on a boat in Seattle, and I was in graduate school, and I was trying to figure out what would happen if I wasn't there.
Right.
And that was the thought process that came to my mind at the time.
So your products actually allow a boat owner to monitor various systems on the vessel when they're not there.
That's correct. A boat owner can measure the high water in the bilges. They can monitor battery state of charge. They can monitor motion in the cabin. They can also monitor location of the vessel. And it all can be done, excuse me, on a cell phone, on a smartphone. We have an app that allows them to turn the system on, off, etc.
Okay, so through the smartphone, you can actually, it's two-way, correct? You can also actually communicate back to the boat, check on various systems on the boat when you're not there.
Exactly, you can do that.
Okay. Now, you know, obviously, Jim, you know, we spoke, you're an accomplished business person, years of experience in business. Why the engagement in a business incubation program?
A fresh outlook. We look at the opportunities that are put in front of us, and we have our own set of past experiences.
Right.
But in today's world, you see the digital changes that are taking place in technology and a number of the things that are necessary. And even though I'd been around the block, maybe I needed some fresh outlook, and that's what I got from the entrepreneur program.
An opportunity for you to really collaborate with others in the entrepreneurial space. You could give them feedback, they give you feedback, so it really was a collaboration. Like you say, a fresh look at what you were doing.
That is correct.
Okay.
And we look at the things that IRSC brought to us.
Right.
The 3D printers, for example.
Right.
The opportunity to interact with different packaging ideas, different digital media ideas. In fact, we created a brochure utilizing a number of the people here at IRSC, and I think it came out quite nicely.
Right. So those were some of the specific things that the incubator brought to you, beyond the collaboration, student help in graphics, labeling, help in the 3D area, prototyping, some packaging for you.
That's great.
Incubator also, did it help you introduce the product and the company to potential investors?
It did, and I think we look at that as an opportunity to keep telling the story of what we're trying to do.
And you actually you also participated in the Pioneer Pitch Panel. You made your pitch to a group of investors and to get their feedback also.
Yes, that was very critical to understand what you needed to do, what some of the questions were, scalability, etc.
Right. All right, great. How long have you been working on Yacht Watchman International and the products?
If you ask my wife, too long.
Right.
But if you look at the reality of it, the ideas came to me back in the 80s, as I said, but then also in 1999, at the end of my career in healthcare, I started to look at the various opportunities that were available. In 2003, we came up with our first prototypes. 2007, we actually had a working model that we sold. We sold a number of them. 2010, collaborated with a counterpart of mine over in England, and we developed the Yacht Sentinel and the Sentinel Point, which are our current offerings.
And you've got multiple products in the lineup. You can basically monitor everything from a personal watercraft up to a 150-foot motor yacht, correct?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
And that's the beauty of the product base.
Okay. Current status of Yacht Watchman International. Where are you today with the company and the products?
Right now we have over 70 customers. We take in revenue in two manners. We sell the product, and we also have a recurring revenue base.
Okay. How do folks get more information about Yacht Watchman?
YachtWatchman.com.
Okay.
And also on Facebook.
And you are actually, the business is located, headquartered, and you have a production facility actually in Stuart, Florida.
That is correct.
Okay. And you're adjacent to the, I believe, the Marine Max dealership.
It is.
Right.
It is
So it's
next
very
to Marine
convenient.
Max. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
All right, Jim, again, it's been a great pleasure working with you in the incubation program. You've obviously brought a lot of experience and a lot of great feedback and input to the incubation program, to other members in the incubator, and we appreciate that. And it's been nice to see the progression of the things we've done for you, the digital media and the packaging that's now produced. I mean, you're using that packaging now.
Yes, we are.
Out in the marketplace. So again, I certainly appreciate it. I've enjoyed my time with you in the incubator and look forward to continuing to work with Yacht Watchman.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, sir. And with that, we'll be right back with more Startup Talk.
It's all about creating the future for me and for my students. With the education I received at IRSC, I'm making a difference every day.
I have big dreams and I'm on my way. I'm contributing to medical research to help save lives.
I've served my country. Now I'm ready to serve my community. With my degree in public administration from IRSC, now I have lots of options for a great career.
Be an IRSC graduate. Get a great job. Apply now. irsc.edu.
Thanks for joining us for another segment of Startup Talk. Remember, all the business assistance and resource programs discussed on today's program are available right here at Indian River State College through the Dan K. Richardson Entrepreneurship Development Institute. For more information on the EDI and a complete listing of upcoming business training events, visit irscbiz.com. That's irscbiz.com. From the Kite Center located on the beautiful main campus of Indian River State College, I'm Tom Kindred. We'll see you next time on Startup Talk.